So, hello everybody. We are today doing a live stream from San Vicente. It's a community where we are working. My name is Paco Enríquez and I am the Executive Director of ABPD in Guatemala. ABPD is like the sister organization of ALDEA. So we do the field work here in Guatemala, and we are going to show you today what's a regular day in one of the communities where we work. Before we start, I would like to introduce you Jose. Jose is our monitoring and evaluation person, Julio, who is in charge of the water projects that we build in the communities. We are 13 people in total, but today it's going to be the three of us plus somebody else that you will meet in a few minutes. So welcome. This is a fundraising event for Giving Tuesday. So please, if you are watching us, donate so we can support more communities to do the activities that you are going to be seeing today. You will see on your screen a donate button. You just have to click on it, and that will follow the steps that it's gonna show you. We are in a community, a Mayan community called San Vicente. We are about 40 or 45 miles from Guatemala City. This is the beginning of the Guatemalan highlands, so the climate is a bit cool here. But we have a very sunny day today. So we are going to be seeing a water project, the construction of a water project, and also a training of women on nutrition. That's what we are going to be seeing today. That's what we normally do in these communities. We started working in San Vicente in July 2017, so we have been working here for about 17 months, and during these months we have been implementing our integrated approach that consists on trainings in nutrition, trainings in agriculture. We have built the sanitation facilities for the communities, latrines, something that we call grey water filters, and they are like a drainage system. We have also provided efficient stoves, and we work on family planning and community empowerment. This is what we have been working for this almost year and a half. I forgot to mention, but if you like to make any questions or comments, please type them on Facebook. And I will get them and we'll try to respond then at the end of the live. And if it's not possible because we run out of time, we will respond then on Facebook, even if not on live. Well, today we are going to be seeing the water project construction. I'm going to show you what the activity looks like in the community, exactly what it looks like. We have many people working here today, and for a water system we have always three parties that are involved in the construction. One is the community, that they provide labor and also provide some of the construction materials, and they also have to buy the land where the water spring is. In this case, they bought the land, it's the spring that's here, and that's the water that they're gonna use for the water system. Then we have the municipal government. They are responsible for providing the technical study, so we have the plans and everything for the design of the water project, and they also provide the supervision by an engineer, an expert engineer on water projects, and also they pay for the plumbers and masons who participate in the construction. And then we have ALDEA, that is the third party, and this is why we need support to provide all the construction materials and all the supervision and everything. And this is why it's so important that we have partners in the US and other countries that can help do this. And with your donations, we make these projects possible. In this specific case here in San Vicente, the Antigua Rotary Club, together with the Manchester Club in Connecticut and many other clubs supporting them, have funded this project. But all the donations from individuals and foundations are very, very important for us, so we can make this possible in many communities. We have built over 70 projects in water projects in different communities, and this is because the support from all our donors. San Vicente, right now the families here have to walk about 2.5 hours a day to haul water, because they don't have any water, so they have to go to the nearest spring, nearest river, and they carry their water with jugs on their heads. That's about 8 gallons of water that they carry, so it's very heavy. So women and girls who are normally the ones doing this job always complain about pain in their necks, in their back. So that's all gonna finish when we complete the water project. They are not gonna have to do that anymore. So they are gonna save time, they are gonna save money, because they are not gonna need to go to the doctor, because they are not gonna be in pain anymore. And they are going to save also firewood, because the water that they get now has to be boiled in a way that it's safe, because it's totally contaminated, so they have to boil it. But now the water system is going to have a chlorination system too, so the water that they get is going to be totally clean, safe, and they are not going to have to boil it anymore. So women carrying these jugs have to do like between 8 and 10 trips to the spring, and that takes a very long time to do it every day. That means that the girls sometimes cannot attend the school because they have to do this, or they cannot play, or women don't have any time to do something personal and take care of themselves. Once they have the water project working, they can use this time going to school, studying, playing, doing productive activities, so they can have an income, so they can do many things as they want, like 2-3 hours more every day that they have available. Follow me, please. For us, sustainability is one of the main focuses for the water projects. So we want that when we leave the communities, the projects are sustainable. And how can we do this? Well, we have different ways to do it. One is that the communities always have a water committee, so they receive training to know how to take care of the project and lead all the functioning of the project in the community once we are not working in the community. Another way is that all the community, all the families have to pay a monthly fee. So if they need to repair something, they have the money to pay for a pipe that is broken or something, and that's the way they can repair anything that they need without any external support. Another way is that during the construction process, we also give training to local volunteers who want to be the community plumbers, so they can provide all the maintenance to the system without support from the municipalities, without support from ABPD ALDEA. So they can do it and they don't need any technical support that's not from the community. And finally, in this case, it's very important that it's going to be our first time that we do this. We are going to install a solar pump. So the water is going to be pumped from down there where you saw where all the construction is taking place. That's the water collection tank, and the pump is going to be there. It's going to be pumped to a higher tank, the distribution tank, from where the water is going to go to the different houses by gravity. That water is going to be pumped by solar energy. So this is the first time that we are going to do this, and that's going to be totally maintenance free for the community. So that's going to help this economic sustainability, because in the other communities where we have been working, when we install a pump, it's a diesel pump, because it cannot be electricity pump, because the power goes here off all the time and it's for days. So they cannot be without water for days. So it's always diesel, but the community has to pay the diesel, has to provide the service to the engine, and change the oil, and provide all the maintenance. So that has a cost. In this case, it's going to be totally free. It's going to be solar energy, no diesel, no contamination, and also free of maintenance, because it's designed in a way that it doesn't need to change or replace the parts. So it's going to be very, very cheap for the community to maintain. So those are the different focuses that we have to make sure that sustainability is going to be real, and the community is not going to need anything, any external support. So we're going to walk now, and we have here Doña Maria, who's one of our smart local promoters. She's going to be responding some questions that we are going to make to her. And please, if you have any questions, type them. Our staff will make sure that I receive them, so I can make the questions to Doña Maria. If the questions are about this water project or something different, I will respond then at the end, but now Doña Maria is going to be with us for a few minutes, so please feel free to make any questions. So follow us while we walk up. Doña María, vámonos. Entonces, Doña María, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva de promotora trabajando con nosotros?
Casi lleva más de un año. Cuando llegó la institución de aquí, yo he empezado de hacer como promotora. Y aquí estoy luchando con mis compañeras, como un grupo de mujeres. Estamos luchando desde aquí, estamos trabajando de aquí de San Vicente.
Ok, gracias. Voy a traducir. I asked Doña Maria for how long she's been a community promoter, and she said that since the very beginning, when ABPD came to work with them, that she's leading a group of women who are fighting to have a better community and get the development for the community. ¿Y cómo fue que usted fue elegida promotora? ¿Cómo fue la eligió ABPD o la eligieron las demás señoras? ¿Cómo fue la situación?
Pues la verdad, cuando llegó la institución de aquí, me dijeron, y de la asociación nos dijeron que vamos a buscar 4 promotoras. Y después de allí las mujeres me eligieron mis personas, y aquí estamos con mis compañeras están en otro lado, pero yo aquí estamos luchando de aquí.
Muy bien, gracias. So I asked her how was the process to be elected community promoter, and she said that ABPD said to all the women that the organization needed 4 women promoters to be running the program in the community. So women decided which or who were going to be these women, and she was elected by the rest of women participating in the program. Y doña María, ¿cómo ha cambiado su vida desde que BPD llegó a la comunidad?
Pues la verdad, la asociación de ABPD cuando llegó de aquí me ha cambiado demasiado mucha vida. Porque la verdad, antes, nosotros como mujeres no tenemos el valor de exponer algunas cosas. Y ahora, cuando llegó, nos dieron el valor y nos dieron algunos proyectos de aquí. Aquí estamos trabajando aquí. Ya recibimos baños, sumideros, planchas. Y aquí estamos ahorrando mucho. Y a eso le agradecemos a esta asociación cuando llegaron aquí en San Vicente.
Gracias. So I asked Doña María how her life has changed since ABPD and ALDEA came to the community, and she said that it has changed a lot because when we first came, women did not have a voice in the community, so they couldn't express what they thought, what they felt. And since we started to work together, they have found that voice, and now they can tell the rest of the community what their ideas are, and they can make decisions. And also they have now latrines, they have grey water filters, they have stoves. So she said that her life has changed totally since we are working together. We're gonna get into the car. We're gonna drive to the other place, and Doña María is gonna come with us, so we are gonna keep on making some questions to her. José, ¿tienes alguna pregunta para Doña María?
Sí, Doña María. Pues queríamos también parte de las experiencias que haya tenido durante estos días que ha trabajado conjunto con BPD, la asociación BPD. ¿Qué espera usted para el futuro? ¿Qué desea para usted o para su comunidad?
Pues la verdad, lo que ahora yo quiero para mi comunidad es mi agua potable, porque eso es lo que nos está afectando demasiado, porque antes no tenemos agua potable, nos vamos al río a cargar agua, nos vamos a lavar ropa hasta en el río, sufrimos mucho con nuestros niños, tenemos pequeños niños y para cargar agua es demasiado difícil. Y ahora, eso es lo que quiero yo, algún día va a llegar un michorro en mi casa.
So Jose was asking Doña María what's her hope for the future for her and for the community, and she said that the water is the most important thing for them right now because they are suffering a lot. They have to walk a lot every day to carry the water. They have to walk to do their laundry because they have to go to a river to do their laundry. You should see when they carry their traditional clothes, because when they get wet they are so heavy, so they have to carry all that, and so she can't not wait to see the moment when she is gonna have a tap in her house and open it and see the water running. So there's gonna be something very important for the whole community, so that's what she's expecting right now.
También ahora que lo que decía de que antes tenía que ir a cargar agua tenía que caminar bastante, hacer varios viajes, se cansaba mucho. Ahora que en un futuro muy próximo va a tener agua en su casa, ¿qué va a hacer con su tiempo libre? ¿En qué lo va a aprovechar?
Pues yo lo que he pensado para un tiempo libre, para que tengo agua en mi casa, ya puedo lavar ropa en cualquier momento, para que sí voy a dar un poquito tiempo para mis hijos, porque antes no he dado tiempo para mis hijos. Ahora puedo descansar un rato, para que sí mis hijos se van a alegrar mucho conmigo, para que yo me siento un ratito con él. También para con mi esposo, para que sí nos cuidamos muchos con él, porque antes ni he de tiempo para mi esposo, que vamos a platicar un momento. Eso es lo que he pensado para un tiempo libre.
So Jose was asking what is she gonna be doing now? We arrived, so what is she going to be doing now that she's gonna have more spare time? Now that she's not gonna need to spend 2-3 hours every day going to haul water, and she said that she's gonna spend more time taking care of her children, because she recognized that she has been so busy doing all these things that she hasn't had the time to take the care that the children deserve, and that she's gonna also have time to have some rest, that before she didn't have any time for that, and to take care of herself, and also to spend more time with her husband. So that's what she thinks that she will do when she has more time available after having the water system in place. ¿Cómo se llama su bebé?
Se llama José David.
Okay, so her baby is José David, and this is gonna be the future generation. He's gonna grow up without even knowing what it means to live without water, what it means to live without sanitation. So without even knowing, we are all together working with you, changing their lives and providing them much better and healthier lives to them. So, muchísimas gracias, doña María. Si quiere ya puede pasar a participar con las demás señoras. I'm inviting doña María to participate with the rest of women because she's the leader here. We are gonna introduce you Johanna. Johanna is one of our staff who has been working with us the longest. She has been with us many years, and she's working in this community, in a community where we are working for the second year, doing follow-up. Here the promoters, like Doña María, they are the leaders and they are doing everything, but Johanna is still here until they feel totally sure that they are doing a good job. So she's here supporting them, but the promoters are leading the process. So Johanna is helping them with nutrition, with agriculture, with family planning. And today I think that they have a training in nutrition. They are preparing some, I'm seeing that they have a lot of, well, everybody's looking at us right now, but they are preparing, chopping vegetables and things like that. So they are preparing a nutritious recipe. So during the trainings, there are two different kind of trainings. One of them is very practical, like this one, that they come and they learn how to prepare a nutritious recipe with ingredients that they can find in the community, that they don't need to go and buy anything outside the community. So they are very affordable for them and they can find them very easy. So they learn how to cook and how to prepare things that are not very boring for children, and they are happy eating those dishes that they are preparing. So today they are preparing, Johanna, ¿qué están preparando hoy?
Un picado de verduras.
Well, I don't know how you say picado in English, but it's like vegetables chopping or something like that. So it's a mixture of vegetables, and they, as you can see, they are washing them, they are chopping them. I don't think we will have the time to see the final result, but they spend here like an hour and a half preparing this, and then because they learn how to do it, then they go home and they know how to prepare it. At the beginning, even if these are ingredients that they can find in the community, sometimes they don't have access to some of the vegetables. So as part of the agriculture program, we show them how to grow their own family gardens. So they grow most of these vegetables in the family gardens, so they have access to these vegetables too. And then on the other hand, they have a more formal training, but we use what we call the SARAR methodology. That's very practical too and very participatory. So all of them have to participate. They make groups, and we never tell them that they have like a problem of nutrition. They have to find what the problems that they are facing are, and then they have to find the solution. So they are the ones bringing the solution. It's not BPD saying what the solution is. So that empowers them and make them believe the solution is something that it's their idea, it's not an external idea, so that makes everything much easier. That's the kind of trainings that we give. We don't give talks or anything like that because we have seen that that doesn't work. And that's what Johanna does normally. The promoters are leading this, but she's like checking that everything is working well, the promoters don't have any doubts, and when the activity finishes, she goes with the promoters and gives them like feedback. This was great, we have to improve this, and this is the way we work with them. So I'm not sure if there are any questions or comments. No? Okay. So this is a typical day in a community where we work. We have the different groups. Normally it's about 25 women in each group. So for example, in San Vicente, where we are, because there are about 90 women participating here, we have 4 groups, and we meet with them several different days of the week, so we don't have too many women at the same time, and they can learn in smaller groups than in very large groups where it's more difficult to teach them. So this is the way we work, and this is a very typical day. It's training day, men working on the water project. With the nutrition training, we always at the end we always talk with them about family planning. Another day of the week there will be a training in community empowerment. Another day there will be a training in agriculture. This is what we do with them, in a way that in June next year we expect this community to graduate, and they will be totally, the local authorities and the community promoters will be totally prepared to lead their community without ALDEA or ABPD's support. And that's our main goal, to have the community ready to find their own future and fight for it. So, and this is all. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget that this is a fundraising activity. So please go and click on the donate button so we can do this kind of activities in this community and in many other communities where we are working right now. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you for all your support. Bye bye.